Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy JUDGEMO. Liverpool, of course, interested in Zubimendi. Can they steal him from Man United? And Man United looks like they are still interested, as 2 years ago, in Frenkie De Jong, and also they are turning their attention to maybe Ederson, because Liverpool looking like they are exploring the deal for Zubimendi. Does he move the needle to Liverpool to the point of making them a title contenders? I think that's what we're going to talk about here. Also, some reports, very, very weak, that are linking Liverpool to Bastoni, who we know Liverpool have liked. Bastoni, my player, Inter player Bastoni, the left-sided centre-back from Inter. The value is high, but we're going to talk about it. Will the guy leave Italy? But the main topic, of course, is going to be Zubimendi to Liverpool. What do I think about it? What do you guys think about it? I want to know what you guys think about what I'm about to say in the comments. Some Liverpool fans might not take what I'm about to say lightly, but this is just my opinion. And also, I am here to discuss a little bit of Maresca ball and what happened yesterday. Because Maresca looks like he can get the offensive part right, but the defensive part is absolutely shite. His system is shite, but we're going to talk about that. And Manchester United, of course, we spoke about it, are exploring the deal to sign Frenkie De Jong. Again, 2 years in. So smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Hit the like button. If you just joined us now, as Nawaf is saying, hit that like button now. And if you're watching this on the replay, like the video, because it makes the channel reach new people. It helps the shows massively. Lately, we have not been getting a lot of likes on the videos. You guys are enjoying the shows. So hit the like button. Let's right off the bat, let's get to 100 likes at the first The first milestone is to get to 100 likes. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because we are that close to get to 23,000 subscribers. So hit that like button. The couch is cool, bro. The couch is cool. It is comfortable. It's cool, bro. So guys, I'm just going to say this. Tell me, where are you tuning in from first? Tell me, where are you tuning in from first? 150 people. Like the video and tell me where are you tuning in first. And I think the first thing we need to discuss, of course, it is going to be the Zubimendi news, as reported by David Ornstein. Smash the likes first. And let me, where are you tuning in from? Is Liverpool exploring the deal? Liverpool exploring the deal to sign Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Not easy, as 60 million euros. I don't get why 60 million euros is tough. Clause needs to be paid in full. That is the thing. Liverpool need to pay the money in full. If lower fee can't be agreed, Liverpool would also need to convince the 25 years old, which have other clubs haven't managed to date. What Ornstein is saying, and big up everybody that is telling us where are you guys from. I see Barbados, I see Missouri, I see South Africa. Listen, Zubimendi is crazy. Listen, guys, Malaysia as well. That's fantastic community, guys. So hit that like button for us and tell me what I think. I actually think the deal shouldn't be complicated. For Liverpool, Liverpool are the only club that haven't done any signings yet. They should be able to negotiate the deal with Real Sociedad. But I'm just going to say this. Is Martin Zubimendi the player that Liverpool want? Is Martin Zubimendi the type of a player that Liverpool want? If you were a Liverpool fan and you have McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, is Zubimendi? Are we just going by the name? Are we just going by the name? Is Martin Zubimendi the guy that completes the Liverpool midfield? Is he going to be the DM that covers Trent? Listen, Martin Zubimendi is a good player. Martin Zubimendi is a good player. And I know Liverpool fans will think I'm hating. I'm not hating. I think the profile of Martin Zubimendi is not defensively sound enough to cover the likes of Trent, McAllister going forward, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai going forward. I don't see why Zubimendi, why Liverpool fans are so happy with this. Listen, you only learn one thing from this channel. I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to tell you the truth. Liverpool last season said that they needed DM. They needed an improvement. They needed an improvement over Indo. Someone who's defensively sound, is defensively good, but can do the forward passes, can drive with the ball, can do the progressive carries. I'm just going to tell you this. Martin Zubimendi is good in progressive passes forward, connecting the play, as we saw in the Euro. I watched him sometimes at Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad played Inter. He is good. And to be honest with you, I don't think this is the profile Liverpool should be exploring. And by the way, I'm going to have the same energy. I have for Manchester United. Manchester United need to replace Casemiro with someone defensively better. And I'm just going to tell you this. I looked at the stats and I looked at the player's profile. I'm going to give you this. When Liverpool bid for a Caicedo last season, they knew what they want. They wanted a player that can move the ball forward, but also he is elite or very, very good in tackling. He is very, very good in stopping opposition's transition. Zubimendi, a lot of Liverpool fans, and this is what people wouldn't like. A lot of Liverpool fans saw Zubimendi and I'm like, oh my God, we're signing Zubimendi. We're winning the league. Well, Zubimendi, McAllister is better than him. McAllister is a number 6, number 8 that is better than him. Right? That is better than him. What Liverpool need is a profile of a Declan Rice, of a Caicedo. someone who is defensively great. You know why? Because you have too many players that can do the long and the short passes. McAllister can do it. Trent can do it, inverting from the right back. He's a great player. He will add a lot to the Liverpool squad. Don't get me wrong. He is going to add a lot to the Liverpool squad. But I don't think a midfield of Zubimendi, McAllister, and Szoboszlai is defensively good enough to stop the attacks. You're going to rely again on Van Dijk, Konate, Kwanzaa to defend one-on-one. We see that a lot, people. We see that a lot. Liverpool, Aaron, Sean, I'm seeing what you're saying, Sean. You need a ball playing DM. But you need a ball playing DM. Can be a Caicedo, can be someone like a Declan Rice, right? Someone who can play, but their main aspect is defensive. You don't like what I'm about to say because you like the signing. It's a shiny toy, Zubimendi. It's a shiny toy. But that is not what you need. Liverpool were crying for a DM defensively. That's why the Ederson deal, everyone was talking about the Ederson deal. He's very solid defensively. He's amazing and everything. So who's going to do the defensive work for you, for Liverpool? Who is going to be the midfielder that does the defensive work, that cover Trent, that stop the transition? Again, you are assuming, a lot of people are assuming that Liverpool will always have the ball for 90 minutes. You don't. You give the ball away a lot up top. You press with too many players. You do the pressing very high. If someone bypass the press, you are relying. You know how many tackles and stops Indo did last season, and that's Indo. You need someone that is better than Indo. I don't know why people don't see the flaw in this signing for Liverpool. Go compare his stats to Declan Rice defensively. Go compare his stats even to McAllister. And we saw him in the Euros. He's a good, very good player on the ball. I agree. I'm going to tell you one more thing. Enzo Fernandez is good on the ball, but he is zero defensive. Zubimendi is not zero. Zubimendi can defend. But I don't think he is someone that Liverpool can rely on the transition to stop the transition. That is the thing. You Liverpool fans, some of the Liverpool fans, right? Some of the Liverpool fans really saw the shiny toy and said, yes, Zubimendi is this. I see it completely different. I see this as Sean, you see it different. I see it different as well. I see a good player, a very good player on the ball, but I really think you need someone better defensively than this. That is my opinion. And I'm like, Liverpool fans, oh my God, Liverpool fans are so happy with this. Liverpool fans are very, very happy with this signing. And I get it. You need someone who's good on the ball to play the ball from the back, to build the play, to play the progressive passes. But you're looking at one aspect of the game. You need someone that is good defensively. Zubimendi is not a defensive midfielder at all. He's a number 8, or he is a type of a Busquets, or he is a type of a Frenkie De Jong. Frenkie De Jong is similar to Zubimendi. Two of them aren't defensively oriented. You need a player that is number 1 defensively oriented. And then you move to the other part of the game. You need a player that is sound in passing, that is good in passing. But Zubimendi isn't the guy that you need an engine in that midfield that will cover the ground defensively left and right, but also can play the ball. I don't think Zubimendi is it. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's it. I don't think Zubimendi is the guy for Liverpool to stop the transition. I know that I think you need an Ederson, By the way, someone like an Onana from Aston Villa, who isn't bad on the ball, right? But he is very good defensively, should have worked with a McAllister, Szoboszlai, or a Curtis Jones. People don't see that. But I'm like, if you get that guy, you literally have a midfield that doesn't defend enough for you. And Liverpool were caught many times in that midfield. That's why everyone at Liverpool fan base are crying for a DM, are crying for an improvement on Endo. You need Endo's attribute defensively with someone that can play the ball forward. And these people exist. People assume that these midfielders don't exist. Declan Rice, by the way, go check his stats. Declan Rice actually in the first half of last season was very good in the short passes. You aren't asking, you don't need to ask your DM to be the playmaker, a Pirlo, because you have a McAllister and you have a Trent. Zubimendi is good, but I don't think he is what the doctor ordered for Liverpool. He is amazing if you have two engines in the midfield, but you don't. You have a McAllister who's very good on the ball, can move the ball around, and you have a Szoboszlai who runs around as well, and Curtis Jones. You needed someone, an engine in that midfield that will run left and right, cover every bit of a ground. I get the hype about Zubimendi. Man United wanted him, and Liverpool are about to steal him. And you can get someone who's comfortable on the ball, Samuel. You can get someone who's comfortable on the ball. Zubimendi is very comfortable on the ball, but I think his defensive attributes is lacking. Oh, you hate Liverpool. No, I don't. I wanted Liverpool to get a proper defensive midfielder to be able to compete. Zubimendi is fantastic when you have the ball. But McAllister, by the way, is better than him in ball carrying. I don't know how you guys are not seeing this. Okay, can I just ask you something? We're almost 500 people here. We need the likes to go up a little bit. You need the likes to go up a little bit. Let's get to 400 likes, guys. Hit the like button underneath the live chat. You guys are slacking. You guys are slacking. The problem is you have to pay the top dollar. You have to pay a lot of money to get a DM that is good on the ball, but also very good defensively. Ugarte, as people say, Ugarte is not good on the ball. Maybe he can tackle here and there, but there are players that can tackle, right? But also are good on the ball. You do need to have that guy. Like, listen, Liverpool are good and everything, but this signing, I don't think this signing is the signing that takes Liverpool to the next level. He takes you to the next level when you have the ball, but also you have a McAllister who did it very well last season. Pay the money. That's what I mean. A Bruno Guimaraes is not bad. Douglas Luiz can tackle. Zubimendi is not great defensively. Oh my God, Liverpool fans, oh my God, you're triggered. But it doesn't matter. I'm not, bro, I could have come to this show and told you what you want to hear. Zubimendi takes you to the title. Zubimendi makes you this and that. I think you need to look for someone who's more defensive than offensive. Some Liverpool fans just don't like the truth. Or maybe it's just my truth. Maybe your truth is different. But anyway, I genuinely think the Zubimendi thing is he's someone who can replace a McAllister, a Szoboszlai, for example. But he's not the DM for you. He's not the DM for you. That is my point. And by the way, this deal is complicated, as Ornstein is saying. Liverpool need to pay him full. I don't think 60 million is a lot of money for Liverpool. Liverpool have a lot of money. They haven't spent any money. So I think Liverpool, if they want this guy, they need to convince him to come to England. He wanted to stay in Spain. But I don't think he's what the doctor ordered for Liverpool. I don't think. Like, you don't need, again, Sean, you don't need a Rodri. You don't need a Rodri. There are players that okay, hear me out, guys. You need a player that is 50-50 or 60 defensive, 40 going forward. Zubimendi is more of a 60 going forward on the ball, 60 on the ball, 40 off the ball. He's not great defensively. He's not that guy. He's great on the ball. I think Liverpool here are looking for a shiny toy. Unless you're going to have the ball 80% of the time and you aren't going to press that high and leave Zubimendi. If he comes to you, if he's isolated in the middle, he's getting cooked. He's getting cooked. He's definitely getting cooked. That is what I think. He's not that guy for you defensively. You need someone who can defend. I don't think Zubimendi is that. You can look at the stats for the defensive actions. He's not involved in the defense as much. Mikel Moreno was the guy doing a lot of defensive. And people keep, Ilkan, you keep repeating a double pivot, which is fine. A double pivot is fine. But what is a double pivot that doesn't defend? McAllister doesn't defend as well. Or he's not a great defender. Let's just put it this. A lot of people defend. He's not a great tackler. He's not an elite defender. That is the point. And I genuinely think that this is, by the way, and I think it might happen, but I think this is something that Liverpool, new shiny toy. Maybe you look for another DM. Maybe look for another DM. I don't know who. And people ask me, give us a name. Well, I'm not a scout, though. When other people scouted, when Rodri was scouted by Manchester City, maybe you can scout that. Maybe you can scout someone. I don't know. I'm not a scout, but there are other defensive midfielders around in the world that are defensively sound. You can get that guy. Listen, I don't know what people were saying about this. I don't know how the Liverpool fans feel about this. I know the problem is you guys are Liverpool fans are waiting. Some of them are waiting for signings. So they saw the news and they're like, oh my God, this is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing. But I think that Liverpool were looking for someone who is very good. Me and HUSAM spoke about this a while back. We said that Liverpool need a DM that can defend first to replace Endo. You are getting a ball playing DM. And I get what people, oh my God, we wanted signings. But I don't think it's what the doctors order. I don't think so. You could have gotten someone else. Mikel Moreno defend more. And he has very similar stats on the ball as well. I know exactly. Thank you so much. Wallahi, at least you're honest. Let us enjoy something. But I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. Like, Wallah al-Azim, I'm telling you this. I can sit on shows and waffle and tell you what you... But by the way, my opinions are not the ultimate opinions. They are just opinions. This is how I see this Liverpool team. You have fantastic team on the ball, especially with McAllister and the way Curtis Jones play and the way Trent plays, Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Jota, Gakpo. All you're missing is a player that can cover all of these players, all of these people. That's what I think. I can come here and tell you what you want to hear, but I'm not. But finally, I'm going to talk about the positives here. Finally, FSG are making moves. And I like what happened yesterday. What FSG did and what Arne Slot said, that they are only targeting top players. Zubimendi is a top player. He's a good player, someone that is a Spanish international, plays for Real Sociedad, has experience internationally, and I think he's a good player. They aren't targeting youngsters. He's 25 years old, so he's established already and has a lot of experience. I like that Arne Slot and FSG said they're only going to target top players. They aren't targeting your average midfielder or your average players. If Arne Slot, wants top players, I rate that. I rate what he's doing. I rate how Liverpool move in the market. I rate that Liverpool aren't going for scrubs, aren't just signing anyone they see. I rate that. Big up, Jamie. Appreciate you, my friend. We'll do a show tomorrow, hopefully. But I'm here and I'm looking at this deal and I'm looking at Liverpool and I'm thinking FSG are moving. In terms of the profile, maybe I disagree with what Arne Slot wants. He's the coach though. But I think in terms of the name and the stature of the player and how the player is in the market, I think Liverpool are targeting the right players. They aren't going for the rebuild, as people want to say. So on the positive side, when I'm looking at this signing, I'm seeing Liverpool moving into, we are getting an established footballer, someone who's already established. We aren't going for a project player or someone who is young. We are going for someone who is already established. And I like this approach. And I want Liverpool, if they're going to take an approach, which is comes to the Bastoni thing, in the Bastoni thing, right? Which is, oh, come on now. That Bastoni thing, I know it is not a trusted source. And I don't think that that is a trusted source. But if Liverpool, if this is the smoke, count coming out of the camp of Liverpool, that they are talking to a Bastoni, they are talking to a Zubimendi, Liverpool are moving into the right direction in terms of the signings. They are, and I'm not saying this is a reality or not, because I don't think Bastoni would leave Inter to go to Liverpool. I don't think it's going to happen. But my point about this, if there is a smoke here, right? If there is a smoke here, I like the names Liverpool are linked to, players that are already established. And I know that a lot of people said that Liverpool are targeting players that people don't know about. That is not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Liverpool moving into the good direction. I am seeing Liverpool targeting established footballers, and I like that. Arsenal should do the same. I thought Chelsea should do the same as well, but they haven't. But I like. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Bro, he's not going Liverpool, bro. I'm literally doing what makes me sleep well at night. I know that if the offer comes in for 60 million pounds as reported, I know that Inter will be very tempted to sell the guy. But I'm doing whatever makes me sleep well at night. Listen. I want to put my head on the pillow and I want to be able to sleep. And I want to be able to sleep. So let me live in my world, Yahi. Let me live in my world, Yahi. Aaron, and you want me to like sleep thinking that we're gonna lose a Bastoni and everybody? Come on. I can't sleep if that is the case. I'm doing what makes me sleep well at night, bro. I'm genuinely doing that. I don't think he's leaving Inter to go to Liverpool. Why would he leave Inter if he's about to win the league? Are you winning the league with Bastoni? I don't think he's going to Liverpool. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tevin. Oh, fuck off, Tevin. Seriously, fuck off, Tevin. Bro, fuck off. I know that the Inter regime, the old one, would have. They would have been tempted because they would have made like 50 million pounds or some kind of shit like that, bro. Fuck off. He's not leaving. Oh my god. I would take Kwanzaa for him. I would take Kwanzaa plus like 50 million or something, or like 50 million pounds plus Kwanzaa, and Bastoni is yours. To be honest, like, come on. Anyway, Bastoni to Liverpool, bro, it makes a lot of sense though. Left-footed center back, can play left back, absolutely amazing on the ball, fantastic in crossing, long balls. He is someone that is what, to be honest with you, Bastoni is what the doctor ordered for Liverpool in terms of like center back. Oh my God. Imagine Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well, bro. Imagine if at the end we get Wan-Bissaka and freaking Kivior, bro. Oh my God. No, I'm not living that life. I'm not living that life, bro. I refuse to believe that that can happen in any world, bro. In any world. And listen, guys, we got like over 500 people here, and we aren't even on 200 likes. Can you guys imagine? We got like over 500 people here. The minimum target for this stream is 400 likes. And I want to know what you guys think in the chat as well. Let me know. Send your questions in. Send your questions in. But listen, let's get to 500 400 likes, guys. Come on, hit that like button. Get me to 400 likes. Don't be cheap. Hit that like button. Come on. It looks like a thumbs up underneath your live chat. Come on. We're not going to stay for long. Kivior is not Inter's level, bro. Kivior is not Inter's level. Just stop this bullshit, bro. Stop the bullshit. It is not happening. It is not happening, bro. It is not. We aren't taking Zinchenko. We have two better left backs. We aren't taking anyone. And actually, Liverpool aren't selling Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is the centerpiece of that attack for Liverpool. Here we mo. Do you like the here we mo thing? It's great. It was great, to be honest. But listen, I wanted to touch on something else. But before, I need to get to 400 likes, guys. I need to get to 400 likes. There is this one. Yeah. The source is whack. Okay. That source is whack. But if Manchester United, can I ask you guys something? Hold on. This is a very, 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 very interesting thing. One answer only in the chat. De Jong or Zubimendi if both at the same price? Can you give me an answer? De Jong or Zubimendi? One word answer only. One word answer. Same price. De Jong or I don't know why you're doing this, bro. Listen, do you know you sent a super chat? But you are really, really getting banned from the channel. Genuinely, you're being timed out. H, you have Libya or Palestine. You have Libya and Pakistan, Palestine and Pakistan flag, and you're being timed out for 24 hours. You're timed out, bro. You're timed out. Because you're not going to do that. I'm seeing the names. You know, because you know what you sent. 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 So stop this. You know what you did. Zubimendi, De Jong, Zubimendi, Frenkie De Jong, Zubimendi. A lot of people. Let me do a poll then. Like the video. Okay. I literally added a poll. So answer this then. Excuse me. But I'm saying, if, by the way, De Jong's wage is high because he's at Barcelona and because they owe him the money, guys. And people need to understand this. People really need to understand this. I need to do this. Oh my God, here we go. Guys, Zubimendi. I actually think Frenkie De Jong is better, but I think Zubimendi is a little bit better defensive. De Jong might be better on the ball, but I think Zubimendi, if you're asking me, and I'm just telling you this, if you're asking me who are Liverpool getting, and you're asking me to choose between De Jong and Zubimendi, I would tell you Liverpool should choose Zubimendi, not De Jong. I would definitely choose Zubimendi for Liverpool. De Jong, defensive actions, bro, I don't know. We can compare both. We can actually compare both. We can actually compare both. Zubimendi versus De Jong. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let's actually do it. Let's actually do this. Let's do this. Zubimendi, Martin Zubimendi. Frenkie De Jong. Wow. Wow. Look at the difference between the players. Look at the difference between the players, between Frenkie De Jong and Martin Zubimendi. What the actual F? A little bit better by Martin Zubimendi in defensive action, but everything else, bro, Frenkie De Jong exceeds Martin Zubimendi. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's absolutely nuts, the difference between both. Bro, this is crazy. Moreno, I think, is better than in defensive action. Mikel Moreno, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Do you see this? This is what I'm talking about. Mikel Moreno, this is what exactly what I'm talking about. If you're watching this in terms of key passes and progressive passes, right? Mikel Moreno is better than Zubimendi. And in terms of defensive actions, he's actually someone who gets involved more in the defensive actions. In terms of the dual percentages, but that can be, you guys have to understand that dual percentages, that means Mikel Moreno can have 10 duels, win 5 or win 4, and Zubimendi does 1 and actually win that duel. But yes, but actually Real Sociedad, actually a team that plays on the front foot, they have the ball all the time. I actually think Mikel Moreno is better than Zubimendi, and I said that many times. Again, the forward passes percentages. Look at the number of forward passes. Mikel Moreno is more. Key passes is more. Progressive passes is more. Carrying Zubimendi is better. Right? This is data mp.football, guys. This is how you compare the players. But that's only last season, guys. But again, stats is not everything. Stats is not everything. Stats is just one aspect of us looking at games. Stats are just aspects of one aspect looking at games. But listen, there is that De Jong thing. But before we go, by the way, I actually wanted to talk about the game yesterday, the Chelsea game. But listen, Frenkie De Jong to Manchester United, again, it is not what the doctor ordered because he doesn't defend as much. Man United need a DM that can defend. He is just similar to Kobe Mainoo, but more experienced, way more experienced. Carry the ball a lot, pass around, which is what Kobe Mainoo does, a number 8. But it is someone that Erik ten Hag wanted for the longest time. Erik ten Hag wanted this for the longest time. And I don't think this is what, again, I don't know what Man United want. Fans want. They wanted an Ugarte. They wanted someone that can actually defend. There is another report that Ben Jacobs actually said that Manchester United are considering a move for Atalanta midfielder Ederson as an alternative. That is the Liverpool target that they thought they are getting. Here you go. Again, this is Ederson, the DM, versus Zubimendi. I think the only thing, forget the dual percentages is not what you look at. You look at the number of forward passes, the number of progressive passes, the number of key passes, the defensive actions. Ederson is a better DM than Zubimendi because he's better defensively. The only thing that Zubimendi is better for is carrying the ball. That is the thing. And I actually think that Why is Zubimendi? I don't know why. Like Ederson versus Zubimendi, it's in front of you. This is Ederson, the Atalanta guy, versus Zubimendi. Ederson, for me as a DM, if I'm looking at this, a DM, I'm picking Ederson. I'm picking Ederson, bro. Who do you want to? I don't know. Who do you want to? Do you want to compare Zubimendi to Rodri? That is Rodri versus them. But that Rodri is different. Rodri is in that percentile like a De Jong. If you want to compare De Jong to Rodri, that is different. De Jong and Rodri, guys. Apologies, people. I am very sorry about what happened. That for some reason StreamYard stopped working completely. StreamYard. I am very sorry about this. StreamYard completely stopped working. If anybody can hear me, can you guys just let me know in the chat if everybody can hear me? If everyone can hear me and see me well, can everyone just let me know in the chat? Can you guys let me know in the chat if you can see me or hear me? Oh my God. StreamYard just decided to log me out for some reason. It is crazy, actually, that it's crazy that this happened. But anyway, long story short, we're going back to the Frenkie De Jong thing. It is. It was Ross. It was actually this. StreamYard just logged me out for some reason. Ederson and McAllister. No, I'm gonna actually compare a couple of people that you guys don't wanna. I'm gonna compare McAllister to Zubimendi. Guys, why would Liverpool need Zubimendi? Why would Liverpool need Zubimendi? I don't get this. I don't know why are Liverpool need Zubimendi for this. They definitely don't need Zubimendi. But anyway, the last part of this is that I wanted to actually discuss the game yesterday. I wanted to a little bit discuss the game yesterday. Guys, can we get the likes up a little bit? Apologies for the interruption that happened before. We still have 400 people here. So can you get the likes up a little bit? I wanted to discuss what happened in the game yesterday. I have a couple of thoughts about the game yesterday. It looks like I understand now what is happening. Guys, I'm sorry. I need to figure out what is happening with StreamYard. I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go to the football. I need to figure this out before I go to the StreamYard, before I go to the football terrace. I apologize for what happened. I don't know if it's StreamYard or my internet, but something is happening. I'm gonna have to check it out. I really appreciate you guys, and I really appreciate everyone that is here. I'm just gonna end the stream now, and then I'm gonna figure it out before I go to the football terrace. Appreciate you guys, and we'll talk about the Chelsea games and the Arsenal game maybe later today. We'll see you guys, and I'm out of here, people.